Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Farazila binti Azlan. Introduce you my group member, which is Muhammad Iman, Aisya and SHAZ Meera. We will discuss and represent to you Faraid, which is one of the title for our subject FIN533 Personal Financial Planning. So here we go. Assalamualaikum. My name is Farazila. I will discuss about the meaning of Faraid. So Faraid is a section of Islamic law that deals with distribution of estate of a deceased person among his or her kids. It is according with Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala decree in the Holy Quran, Hadith, and also tradition from Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which is Messenger of Allah. So Faraid based on many sources, which is from Al-Quran, Hadith, Ijma and Ijtihad. In Al-Quran, Allah states that in Surah An-Nisa, verse 11, Allah enjoins you concerning your children. The males should have the equal of proportion of 2 females. If there are more than 2 females, then they should have 2/3 of what he has left. And if there is one, then she should have half. And as for his parent, each of them should have 6 of what he has left. But if there is no children, then they should have 6 after the payment of any bequest or debt. You know not whether your parents or children are nearest to you in benefit. These are settled portion ordained by Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, which is all knowing, all wise. And as for Hadith, the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that give the portion to those entitled to, and if they are remain, then give them to the nearest male. Narrated by Bukhari radhiyallahu anhu. So finally, the last source of Faraid is Ijma and Ijtihad. So Ijma and Ijtihad is a study of a companion of Messenger Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala for a proven knowledge.
Explain about the order of sequence of the right of the estate. When a person dies, those living must do the following with the estate that the deceased left behind based on the following order. Okay, first thing first, to discharge all his obligation relating to zakat, various kafara or penalties for oath, zihar, which is fasting in the month of Ramadan, caution release of the state in the state of ihram during Haji or Umrah. Second is to pay for his funeral expenses. Third is to settle all his debt to his fellow beings. Okay, the settlements of such debt should include the performance of Haji on his behalf if he had not already done so in his lifetime, and the payment of mahram if payment had not already been made. Even if the deceased dies tested, the settlement of all his debt must precede the disposal of his estate that is spelled out in his tax statement. Okay, next is to execute his will. A will is not for a person heirs. The amount of estate provided for in a will for disposal should not exceed 1/2 of the remaining estate after the settlement of 1 to 3 above. Okay, lastly is to distribute the remaining estate among his heirs after settlement of 1 to 4 that I mentioned before. The causes of inheritance under Faraid. 1. Nikah by a valid marriage or contract in Islam. Second, wala'ah, relationship or bondage where the cost of inheritance to the emancipated to the estate of the emancipated slave is benefit of the emancipated over the emancipated person. Through this, the emancipated becomes entitled to inherit from the estate of the slave whom he emancipated, irrespective of whether the emancipated is a male or a female. Okay, lastly, which is the third, nasab, kinship, relationship through the womb or blood through this kinship, the parents and whosoever is related with them, and the children whosoever is related with them will inherit.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Cjbeards binti Muhammad, and now I will continue the topic of heir to a Muslim. A Muslim have three types of heir to a Muslim, which is the Quranic heir, Ashabul Furud, the agnatic heir, Asabah, and the third one is Baitumal.
Hey guys, so basically I'm gonna explain to you what Quranic heirs is. Okay, so basically according to Shafi'i jurists, Quranic heirs or Ashabul Furud receive entitlement as determined by Faraid through this number of proportions. So you have 1/2, which is 1/2, 1/4, 1/4, 1/6, 1/6, 2/3, 2/3, 1/8. So under Quranic heirs, there are two main topics that we need to touch upon, which is relations by affinity and blood relations. So yeah, okay, you understand what I mean now? So we're gonna touch on that right now through a process which I use in Microsoft Word. I really took my time in making this, so please appreciate, okay? Okay guys, here we are under relations by affinity. So in this relation RBA, as I say it, it only involves between husband and wife. So the child is not involved in this. So let's go to the first situation, shall we? And to be honest, I'm sorry to my classmates in advance for using their photos for the family trees because I had no other idea, and then it might have looked non-informal if I use, cartoons and such. So yeah. Okay, the first situation. So let's just say the mother has died, passed away, leaving the father and the daughter. With the presence of the child, the father will be able to gain 1/4 of the share of the estate. When there is no child, let's just say, just going here, the father will only, let's just say husband last, since there's no child, okay? He will get 1/2. Second situation. So in this situation, let's just say the husband, the father, has been deceased, leaving the mother with the presence of a child. The mother is able to gain 1/8 of the share of the estate. If you can see here, in the situation right here, there's no child, right? But then there's a husband that has already been deceased. So this wife will get 1/4 of the share of the estate. So like, make his pockets hurt, right? You know what I'm saying? Kahwin, lepas tu the husband, okay, you know what? This is not good. Yeah, let's just move on. Okay, so in this situation, this is a huge situation here. So this is under blood relations. So under just now we had relations by affinity, right? Now we have blood relations. So there are three parts under blood relations, and the first one is called ascendance. So in ascendance, right, it's between the father and the truest father, and the mother and the truest mother. You know what I'm saying? Like truest grandmother, truest grandfather. It's okay, I'll show you. So as you can see here, in this family tree that I made, there's me, look at that. Okay, this is the father. This is his true father, the truest grandfather. This is the mother. This is the true grandmother. The person who will be getting 1/6, 1/6 of the shares of the estate is the mother. She'll be getting the shares from the truest mother. The father also will be getting 1/6 of the shares of the estate from the truest father. However, these depend if the deceased is married. So in this situation, they are married, but let's just say they ain't married, okay? These people aren't here. I just want to show you that they're already, got child and everything. They depend on if the deceased is married, have children, or have siblings. The second one is called female descendants. I know, right? Female empowerment. Okay, so in this situation, it involves the daughter and the son's daughter. Understand what I mean? That son's daughter, meaning the son punya anak perempuan. Okay, alright. So the first one here, let's just say both are deceased. Both deceased. So this girl right here, hi Meera, she'll be getting 1/2 half of the shares of the estate, 1/2, which is a lot to be honest. In this situation pula, if there are more than one daughter, like there are 2 daughters, then each person will get 2/3 shares of the estate. Third situation is if there are no daughters at all. Okay, let's just say it's got no daughter. So here's what I meant by son's daughter. These people only have one son, and the son is married to this lady, and he got daughter. So this daughter will gain the daughter's share. So in this last one, it's called collateral relations. So this is a little bit confusing. So I hope that you could understand my explanation. The main people here are these two, the mother and the father, who are already deceased. There are a few people that I would like to label here. If, for example, right, they're both under the same parents, then they're called full sister or full brother. If the mother is the same, so if you can see here, this mother, right, her children are this one and this one. Okay, so it means that they're uterine brother and sister, same mother. If these two, they're same mother, same father. Consanguine means same father. So if you can see here, these two girls, Aisya and Meera, they share the same father, which means they're consanguine sisters. ARAA here and Aisya, they are full sisters because they share the same mother and father. Zarif and ARAA are uterine brother and sister because they share the same mother. Okay, as we learned tadi, if Mr. Hadi and Miss Nabiha pass away, leaving the only daughter, if got one only daughter, she'll gain half of the shares of the estate. But if there's one more daughter, Aisya here, they'll both gain 2/3. So each person will gain 2/3 of the shares of the estate. Let's just say there are no full sisters, but this girl, Meera, let's just say there's no Aisya, there's no ARAA, but there's Meera. She will inherit half the shares from her father because she's a consanguine sister. In a situation where Aisya isn't here, imagine she's not here, leaving ARAA and Meera. Their relation is by the same father. Okay, so if there is a full living sister, Meera will only get 1/6 of the shares of the estate, and the uterine brother here, Zarif, he will also get 1/6 of the shares of the estate, whether or not the full sister is living or not living. So, you get what I mean? So each person, right, they all have their respective amount of shares because of the relations,
I will explain about the agnetic heir, which is, we call that asabah. Okay, asabah has a 3 subgroup, which is asabah bi nafsihi, asabah bi ghairi, and asabah ma ghairihi. Okay, asabah bi nafsihi is the male relation in their own right. For example, like the son's son, the father's father, the brother, the paternal uncle, and his son. Which means that asabah bi nafsihi is more to men. Okay, and then second one is asabah bi ghairi. Okay, asabah bi ghairi is the female relation in the right of another, which is the other side of female. Okay, for example, like daughter with son, and then son's daughter with equal son, and then full sister. And female heir will always receive half portion compared to the male heir. Okay, the third one is asabah ma ghairihi. Okay, asabah ma ghairihi is the female relation with one another. For example, like a daughter and a full sister will get half share for each, which means that a daughter and a sister will get half, each other will get half for the heir. Okay. Okay, we want to the Baitulmal. Okay, Baitulmal is the body of institution that function as the trustee of a Muslim. It looks after asset from which members of the Muslim public can benefit. In Malaysia, the Jabatan Agama Islam administers the Baitulmal. Okay, the estate of a deceased person goes to the Baitulmal under the following circumstance. Okay, first is there is no rightful beneficiary to the estate. Second, all beneficiaries have received their shares, yet there is still a portion that remains of the estate. Third, there is no claimant to the estate. And fourth, the deceased person leave no heir. Okay, so this four circumstance is the way of Jabatan Agama Islam get dibantukan. Thank you.
I know it's a bit hard to understand, but maybe if you watch the video many times, you'll get it better. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys subscribe and enjoy all the other parts of the Faraid assignment. Thank you guys so much. Remember to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and follow me in my main channel if you want to watch vlogs and other videos. So, okay, alright. Thank you guys so much. Bye.